Welcome back, everybody. I am back, and I'm with some wonderful Beehive contestants. We are here at Landmark down at 34th and Market. This is a wonderful spot, and I'm glad that you're here to join us. Let my Beehive people introduce themselves.
Hello out there, my name is Will. I'm a summer camp counselor. I'm also a part-time gynecologist, ladies, Dr. Will.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Chappell. I'm a PR professional here in Philadelphia, and I'm also the author of the blog I'm Hatin'.
Hello, my name is Daryl. During the day, I'm actually a special ed classroom assistant over at Ben Franklin High School. I work with autistic support children. And my other passion during the evening is I started my own sports blog where I write about sports and I write about sneakers. That's Daryl, D-A-R-R-Y-L, 616 at Blogspot if you want to come and read some of my posts.
The elections are coming up. What do you guys think? How do you feel?
I'm voting for, Mitt Romney.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I was just joking. I think Obama's earned the right for another, 4 years. Him and Joe Biden. I think a lot of times people got on him when he first got in office, and he had to clean up, 8 years prior to that, probably 12 years, maybe even longer than that, of garbage. And it takes time. I think with him, he's done a good job in 4 years, but for him, 4 years is not long enough. Let's come back at this thing in 2016, once he finished out his second term and see, really, so then we can really judge what it is exactly, what he's done over 8 years. But I mean, I just feel like some of the things they're doing, mainly in the minority community, about having to have ID to vote, especially for older people, that's going to discourage a lot of people from going out to vote, and I think the powers to be know that. So now that we're here in August, going into September, young, old, everything in between, make sure you have your ID. Make sure during election day when you go to the polls in November, regardless of who you're voting for, make sure you have that right ID so they can't turn you away, because you need to make your voice, heard come, that first or second week in November, because if you're not going to, pull that lever to vote, you can't complain about the results that may happen afterwards. So the ball's in your court.
Okay. I'm gonna get hurt on this one, but
no, you're not.
Honestly, what I jokingly say is I'm voting for myself, Chappell, for 2014, Chappell. But I honestly don't know. I hear. I mean, I can. You know what I mean? I don't want to say I'm not liberal. I'm not conservative. I'm in the middle about a lot of things. I mean, I think that honestly, with the two candidates that I think we should have not a draft, but can we get some more resumes? Honestly,
Absolutely.
If these are the best people we have, then America needs to do better. I'm sorry. I just think that
you just gotta keep it real.
Exactly, and I'm just keeping it real. I don't think that. I mean, not to say that Obama hasn't done anything.
Right.
I think that there's legislation that he put out there that could be. But I also think that no one's going to be able to get anything done because you have a Congress that is stuck on being stupid. And they want to stick and do what they want to do. And no matter if you have it more, leaning more Democrat, whether you have it leaning more Republican. You can't get anything through. There's too many, like my grandma used to say, there's too many cooks in the kitchen, too many people taste test, and there's too many people having their opinion on something when it needs to just be, okay, this is what's the best for the people, this is what we're going to do, let's get it done. I think that, Obama does a lot of great things, but he also did a lot of really not so great things. The money given to the banks, that should have went to the people. I'm sorry, a lot of those banks, underhanded is not the word. I mean, criminal is not the word, but they're not in prison. But my little dope boy down the street is. This is ridiculous. And he's going to be in prison for 8 to 10 years just because, for selling something because he can't get a real job because he's only 17 and he dropped out of school because the school system is failing him also.
Those bailouts, that's exactly talking about where anyone that's sitting at this table that's going to some form of higher education, they should be bailed out from their student loans.
Thank you.
Somebody write a letter to, what are the companies?
Talk about debt.
Somebody write
Exactly.
So someone right
I mean,
there.
expunge that.
When
and
it comes to mortgages, people should be bailed out for their mortgages.
Exactly, and that money should have went, and that's where the money should have went. That money should have went there. So there's some things I can obviously look behind. There's some things that I'm like, okay, I want to see what he has to bring. And then there's some things that, you know, like I said, I'm not really a fan of Romney or Paul Ryan. Oh, dear God, like, set the women's movement back. Like, I mean, cheese and rice. But, you know, like I said, if right now this is all we have, this is the best America has to offer, then we need to go back to the drawing board. Because, honestly, I want the best candidates, the best people who think that they can actually, honestly, run this country to the best of their abilities. I want everybody that's in Congress, everybody there needs to reapply for their jobs, because they should not just be given. They should not. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to sit there
off of our
taxpayer money to do what? And like I said, I don't see anything getting done. I could be okay if I saw things getting done. I could be happy with things getting done. But I don't see and I'm taxed heavily and I think you guys know, as a single person in the city of Philadelphia. I mean, especially in the city of Philadelphia,
when you get paid, you're like,
you get taxed for living here. You get taxed for not living here and working here. Then you get taxed double if you live and work here. So it's ridiculous. I mean, please tell me when it ends. If I saw more of my money being used to good things, I would be okay with it. But if I saw a lot more betterment in my community, wherever, I would be okay with it. But right now, I'm not. And right now, I think that the people that we have are just not good enough, and they're not going to cut it. And we need more.
And that's my biggest draw with all the politicians, Republicans, Democrats, Independents. My biggest concern is always health care. And a lot of times early in the morning, I'm driving to work and I see health centers, people lining up around the corner just for opportunity to see a doctor. They could be waiting for hours, but they only let maybe 10 or 15 people a day in. So once you're that 16th, 17th person, you're out of luck. And who knows, you may be looking for a job and have no health insurance, but you need to get a TV shot or you need to get a physical in order to get hired at that job. You're the 16th or 17th person. Now you're out of luck. You may not have the money to pay $50 or $100 to get that to get hired.
Just listening to y'all and just the problems that y'all say that we're facing as far as president candidates. Me personally, I'm gonna vote for Obama. The only reason I'm gonna vote for Obama is because I believe in that he's going to do everything that he says he's going to do. I believe that he does stick to his slogan. He's for the people, we the people. And you got to look at it like this. We're just not the only community that he has to sit down and make things work for us as well. Because the same problems that we might face, you know, the Caucasians and the Asians or the Mexicans or Hispanics, they don't face the same problems that we face. Or, you know, and we can sit and talk about the healthcare. That's just one of those things that's going to go on and on and on. Because if you look at it, we was talking about the whole welfare situation. Whereas though you had people that was getting free healthcare and all these free incentives and things, and they abused it. Absolutely. They abused it. And by them abusing it, it's skyrocketing it more, skyrocketing the debt even more. And then you got to having a place where it's though, if he got to satisfy us as a community, it's other bigger people that helped him get to where he's at now that he has to satisfy them as well.
Now, my only thing about that is that he talks to them. He doesn't talk to us directly. Tell me where, and I mean, please point it out to me, where he has said to the African American community, these are things I will do for you. He said things to the Hispanic community. These are things I'm going to do for you. He said it to the Caucasian, the Jewish community. These are things I'm going to do for you. He said it to the Asian community. These are things I plan to do. I haven't heard anything from the African American community. And the one thing is, I'm not going to put it on just him. I'm going to say that we haven't asked for anything. We haven't asked for anything of substance. And we have the wrong people also who are heading our communities. And I mean, with Medicaid, especially, and I know we talk about welfare and all that, more white people, more Caucasians are on Medicaid than African Americans. Period.
Welfare too.
And Hispanics. So let's make sure we know.
There's always going to be higher numbers because we're the minority.
More of them are in jail as well.
But they make it seem like it's a black thing. Welfare is a black thing.
We have to stop thinking this way. Oh, he's black. He's going to work out in our interest. And he's going to do, we shouldn't have to tell him what we want. He's going to do what we know.
Yeah, we got to speak up. You got to speak up, you don't get anything.
But on the same token, as a community, we got to do better. We can't expect our leaders to do things for us. It's self-responsibility things that we need to do. We got to take actions for our own responsibility.
And I think it starts at a lower level. I mean, we're talking about our president taking responsibility. We need to also, aside from taking responsibility for ourselves, we need to make sure that our local government officials are taken care of. Right. I mean, how many city council people can you name off? A few in Philadelphia? I mean, I'm not going to say that you guys can't, but as educated individuals, you could probably name maybe 3.
Right.
The mayor. Why isn't the mayor doing something? The governor. I mean, we need to make sure
advocacy needs to be something.
Our Senate, like, do you know the state senators that represent your county? We need to know those things, and we need to make sure we have to hold those people accountable for every single thing that they said before we went in and voted for them. Because we're the one putting them in office.
But you think about it like this, and it goes back to Sam, who was just saying, people need to get out and vote. People don't want to vote. So if we could complain about, the people that we have in office, but if people's not doing their job to get out and vote to try to make the situation better, or, telling people, let's go vote, let's go do this. As a community, as a black community, just speaking from us, we still only represent 1/3 of a vote anyway. So we need to keep pushing each other, to get out and vote. Vote, look for the people that you think that'll suit us best for our lifestyles, and not just for our lifestyles, but our children's lifestyles. They come up because it's laws they make today that won't be in place until years and years after. So you gotta think about things like that, and then also we just gotta do better as far as the people that we see, the way they project themselves on TV from the campaigns. Aside that, look up on that person. Don't just go by what the media's putting out about this person.
You do your own homework. You do your own.
I mean, you do so much research on every other thing.
I know, right?
So you Google everything. When that pair of jeans gonna go on sale,
right?
Go research on that.
Right. Just like you'll do your favorite artist. Yeah. You'll find out their favorite food, where they from, and all this.
DVR your favorite show.
Exactly. Yeah. How about you do the same thing for your politicians? See where they came from. Yeah. See the things that they did, the movements that they made, the stepping stones that they had laid down for other people to follow. You know what I mean? It's so much that we could just put into that. We can't just keep going off of what, the media saying, oh, well, such didn't do this, and such didn't do that. But yeah, it still is a lot of things that, a lot of, as far as Democrats and Republicans do, that gets swept under the rug because it's not looked for as being, up there, or just being, what's the word I'm looking for?
Readily accessible, told to us, propaganda.
Exactly.
Like
more important.
Whose tax return they want?
It's less important.
Mommy's like, where's your tax return? He's like, I'm not showing it.
And I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, and at this point, it's like, he's the one to show tax returns. Like I said, you have Paul Ryan now, who's just like, wow. And then, but also, how many times has Biden said something that I'm just like, don't say that out loud. What is wrong with you? Yeah, keep that,
Where's your PR person?
The filter between his head and his mouth is missing. So there's a filter that's, that little voice that said, whoa, cut that out. Don't say that.
Not any worse than Bush. Bush just said whatever. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for being on my show. We had a great conversation. I had a really good time. As you can see, these people right here, they have a lot to say. And if you have any sense, you will go right now, find them, follow their blogs. I'm hating.
Absolutely. Daryl616, blogspot.com. On Twitter, Sports65. Sports 24/7, 365. Once again, that's sports_24/7, 365.
This guy, I love the way he says.
Yeah.
I love the way he says.
And also, don't forget about my friend Billy Abstract. Follow him at Billy Abstract, and also at Abstract Thought. And then go to the website, the Clouds, THAClouds.com, and you can find these t-shirts that you would like to purchase.
Right. You can find me on Twitter at Willfully Bull. That's all lowercase, WILLPHILLYBAWL.
And you can find me, Jennifer Chappell, at JL Chappell, CHAPPLE on Twitter. You can also check out I'm Hatin at IMHATIN.blogspot.com, or you can check out my I'm Hatin on Twitter, which is at IM_Hatin, HATIN, and that's on Twitter. So
holla. Can't say you ain't been buzzed, baby.
Now what the hell you want from me, honey? Is it fashion, fame, is it money? Would you like me to fill your body and drink this Mad Dog 2020? See, I doubt if you, but only when I take down, cause I'm zoning, feeling like Kobe. Can't hold me, not even the police. Let me do it slowly. Pimp, vote Khemist for president. Better than they ever been.
One thing's for sure, Philly's got talent. And this guy is the next big thing. Rapper Khemist has tight rhymes and a great new sound. This Philly native puts pen to paper writing lyrics that inspire and make you think, why isn't he at the top of my iTunes?
That's your chick, check your chick. She never mentioned you, my nigga.
He released Puzzle Pieces, his debut album, in August of 2011. It is currently available on iTunes. This is the official space of Cred Magazine.
I ain't looking for wifey, I'm on my third cup.
We were invited to a listening party for Khemist. Khemist has a brand new mixtape called D2WR, Death to the Whack Rapper. Go figure. The BUZZKLUB was there, and now you are too.
Mom made me a man, so I'm not done yet, cause she can't function without this refund check. I mix this for my fellow misfits, outcasts. Yeah, they said we was different. This here's the payback. Intentionally they missed us. No, I'm not bitching or trying to play the victim. Please see my viewpoints. Why they getting richer? I'm searching for some answers. I'm sorry for the mix-up. Explain this on canvas. Reporting from cardboard crates. Creates campus. Mine is a mansion. Walkthroughs prohibited, but you can see these brochures and pamphlets and expect this damage a little bit. I deserve to be here. Point blank period. They deserve red dots at point blank periods. Loud but not a threat though, they shooting blank periods.
Let me just introduce myself. You only hear it once because the name not that important, but Kariga. My name is Kariga. I travel here quite a way because I believe in the project. I believe in the people. I believe in the restoration of art. So give yourselves a hand. I want to officially take the time to break bread and open you and welcome you to the Death to Whack Rappers discussion. I drove here from DC right after work to come believe in what this is doing. Right, the artistry, the dynamics, the skill, the dedication. So from one profession to another, hats off to you, King. And blessing definitely. You understand me? So this type of commute is absolutely worth it for restoring what has got us so far. So Death to Whack Rappers, one more time, give it a hand.
I think you're dope, you know what I'm saying? That's why I came out here to support you. You know what I'm saying? Rock singing the mixtape, and I definitely played it, you know what I'm saying, on Shade 15 XM. And that's why I'm here, to support.
How does a 14-year-old MC build upon it? Maybe the 14-year-old MC should listen to Khemist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to get him real nice and real sharp by the time he's ready to say drop his first cut. Exactly. We need snapshots, active snapshots.
How many real hip-hop fans we got in the building? How many real hip-hop fans we got in the building?
All I really wanted was for to see my exhibit, see the charisma in various alleys, though they frigid, see the restrictions in the mentality of us sixers, real confused living conditions all throughout the blizzard. As the cocaine was on the curb, moonwalking and sizzling, I was popping willies, rocking aware where the chicks was, having flashbacks. I'll try to be descriptive. I was young, dumb, and ridiculous, still in back to chicks and mystics. Sorry, Bobby.
Hey, look, let me say this too. I always say this everywhere.
Rappers need CPR. I ain't helping ya. My sweats in they lungs, broadcasted from Philadelphia. Itchy on this detonator, evidently melting ya. All hell the artist stuff. We'll make this an article. No, we ain't gon' bargain, bruh. You need to help your bars get up and hurry. Stop worrying about your polo or your Nautica. You don't know you're part of a unprotected street team. Military mark on the charts will slaughter ya. I'm causing them nauseousness. Surprised when I brought it through. What I do is timeless. What you do ain't portable. What I do is monstrous. What you do is preposterous. Real speak when necessary. Fake is gossiping.
Anybody in the audience who's heard number one before? Give me like a one-sentence snapshot. Like, how did number one make you feel? Anybody want? Yeah, anybody?
I feel like, I'm gonna have to say this loud. I feel like right here, Khemist, whatever you just rap, that whole track, all content. All content. Yeah. You know, you really separate yourself from a lot of artists here. You know what I'm saying? And there's like a lot of artists out here that want to go, you know, jump in that bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to be on the same tip. But you made a different path, you know what I'm saying? And that's just right there. I wish I could say the sentence, but I had to say more. Just word up. All right. Word up. Give him a hand. Give him a hand.
If he just started spitting on a corner where cats is hustling, I believe he has that type of energy. It's not just lyrical prowess or lyrical ability. It's energy. It's an all-around thing. His character, his person is of a higher thought. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because you hear it through his music. You know, the music is only a slight reflection of who he is as a person. But lyrically, Death to the Whack Rapper.
So that's your track.
That's it. That's it.
Get to that track. Yeah.
Death to the whack rappers. Move through these cocaine corners with agility. Killing false prophets in correctional facilities. Where do I facilitate? Somewhere foreign, I can't feel my face. These pills, this freight trains, this four loco has them chased. I had a dream that I cracked the safe. I'm feeling on to get a Megan while she put me in a happy place. My raps is full, your raps don't even have a taste. Your raps is on E. That ain't rap, it's rape. For some pleasure for them, you might as well masturbate. How does it feel for them not to feel what you feel that you have to say? Rootin' cause now the weather's made, but you know you catch his clay. Punches you got packed away. Half of me will be a tragedy battling, very embarrassing. So what, I'm arrogant. Y'all chose me to wear the cape. It's only right I clear the slate. I'm better than all these bitches. Yeah, I said it to prove it, I'ma starve these bitches. Unless I'm imitating, they ain't charge these bitches. We can either do gunplay or brawl these bitches. What's up, boy? You look right. You feel like it? It's just my life. I see my cousin bag dubs. Dobbs, Nicks was low and I'm so. Part of my facts of life was how to move Nicks at night. Y'all was watching Nick at night. I learned green could be a spinach or it's kryptonite, depending on what his wishful mission like. Exactly, I've been strapped in the backseat, packed deep for the simple fact that my asked me. The question is, if beef approach you, would you blast them? If armed with a sledgehammer for rappers, would you smash them? Disgusting the Maven's crew, this is gonna get nasty. I just see my eye cast. I don't think you understand me. Yeah, you're really bad.
Hi, my name is Bintu. I have a talk show called The Buzz Club. It airs on Comcast and Verizon every Tuesday night. I decided to start this show for young creatives, and I went to Warren Daddy's about 2 weeks ago, and I saw Khemist perform. I didn't know he was going to perform. I don't really do rap, like they said on the panel. I don't listen to that. I turn the radio off, okay? Like I heard a song once, and it's like Drinking My Cup or something, and I was like, that sounds like Drake. And they're like, it's not Drake. I said, yes it is, it's Drake. And it's like, no it's not. So I'm like, it's people that are like really trying to mimic other people's style, and I can't stand that. I can't stand it in music, I can't stand it in fashion. I always want people to be individuals. So here I am at Warren Daddy's, tired, and I'm like, I gotta go. Okay, it's time to go. And I turn and I hear somebody rapping, and I'm like, who was that? Okay, so my girlfriend is like, oh, it's somebody new, Khemist. And I'm listening to him, and I'm like, this is somebody that's hot. And I felt chills. And when you feel chills, you know that it's somebody who has it, right? So I'm like, I want to support him. I'm young, I'm 25. You went to Hampton? I went to Howard, the real shoe. We have to because as it is, we have a lot of stigma and negative, connotation. People think that HBCUs, that nothing is happening, but we have a lot of research going on in these institutions, and they're really putting us out there and affecting the global community. And I just want to thank you for allowing me to film you for my show, The Buzz Club. And I can't wait to show you guys the finished product. Thank you.
His cadences are very visual. You can, I can like put him on, listen out, and zone out, and like you can understand. You can like, I don't know. Sometimes when you paint, you get on a rhythm, and his cadences, his flow, is nothing but just simple. It just moves. Or even if you mess up, go ahead, get another color, put it back on there. It's real like, it's hip hop you can zone out to, and like I'm gonna say it again, it's a storyteller. He grabs your attention and you just listen, and it's easy to listen to, and that's why I really mess with Khemist a lot because of that. Because you can just listen to it, and it's good stuff. The subject matter is always on point.
I just wanted to say that, and I just really appreciate the work, and I'm going to keep on admiring.
Thanks, y'all.
That is very rare in Philly. Very rare what you just did in Philly.
Tough place to make it out.
Yes. Rappers are too cool to give respect to another rapper. And people don't give respect when they actually see it or hear it. They just keep it to themselves. Well, my man raps, so you can't be too nicer than my man. He's gonna be mad at me if I cheer you. So I respect you, bro.
I'm like, yo, this guy is gonna be next. Regardless of who's on now, this guy is next, and he's gonna be in the game for a very, very long time. Just on his content and what he speaks about, because he keeps it 100. To me, you follow what I'm saying? So he's going to be here for a very long time. And he's going to give a lot of these guys that are out here an issue.
A whole problem.
A whole problem.
I don't really listen to some of the stuff that's out now. So to see y'all all come in here just to pay attention and listen to the records, it means a lot to me because I know that it's people out there that actually care. You know what I mean? So I mean, shout out to Kariga, Black Ice, Active, and A-Ron, Dilemma, and Alchemy because people actually care about what this music is about. So yeah, that's how I feel. I feel great.
Yo, thank y'all for coming out. Round of applause for yourselves. Big up yourselves.
I'm shattered as you do time. Locked behind them cold ass bars. I'm giving you mine and show effort that'll give your jail cell some blue skies.
If you want to know more about Khemist and download D2WR, visit his website at localchemistry.com.
Word gets round. I mean, she cool, but I doubt if she who you wanna kiss now. It's all good.
And now, it's time for everyone's favorite girl to speak, Honeybee, because the girl is so sweet.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. We are now at your favorite segment, Honey Says. We are at 34th and Brandywine in front of the beautiful mural, Save the Children, West Philadelphia. I wasn't born and raised, but I love it here. It's the bomb. All right, let's get to these letters. Let's see what's going on today. I don't have a bag, sorry to disappoint. I left all my bags at home. Dear Honey, I am a Libra female who just keeps running into Pisces men. They've all been different, yet ironically all the same. The last two men struck me as needy and couldn't understand when I needed my space. Now I've met a new guy who's also a Pisces. And although he hasn't shown any of these symptoms, I just can't stand him. And I'm wondering if it's worth it if I even try. Are we even compatible? P.S. I also find it hard to believe anything a Pisces man says. Why is that? Sincerely, Libra Lady. Dear Libra Lady, okay. First things first, no two Pisces are alike. All Pisces come in all shapes and sizes, believe me. Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac, which means we encompass every other sign all combined into one. But we're a water sign. We're very needy. We're very loving. We're very clingy. And it's because we want to show love. We want to give love. We want to receive it. However, two types of Pisces. February Pisces, March Pisces. March Pisces are much more open, much more giving. February Pisces, much more to themselves, much more inside, much more introverted, much more quiet. So that we have two different Pisces. Does it mean that they both don't want love? Not necessarily. They both want it in different ways, in different fashions. And they're both comfortable with it at different levels. Now, you're a Libra. You're an air sign. You need your space because you need to be free, air, all over the place, right? And you come back when you feel like you want to come back. So the thing is, usually air and water, not so good. I mean, sometimes it works. My ex was a Libra, you know, and I love Libras. The reason why you're probably attracting him is not just because the fact that, of course, it must be your Pisces season. Anytime you keep running into the same sign over and over again, it must be that season for you to meet that sign. But more importantly, Libras and Pisces have one thing in common, which is that you guys are both very, very attractive, and you both love some of the finer things in life. You love to eat good food, you love to look good, you love to be around people, so you have a good time when you're together. You know, Kim Kardashian was a Libra female, Reggie Bush was a Pisces man. But however, in the long run, it doesn't work out because Pisces loves closeness, Libra needs a little distance. And you need to give it to each other at the right time, but Libra and Pisces put each other on this pedestal. So therefore, I personally would say, choose someone like a Gemini, who's also another air sign, you know? I think Geminis and Libras work very well together. You have natural compatibility, you know, natural connection, the vibration, it works good. But once again, there are Libras and Pisces who make it work. Now you also ask, you find it hard to believe anything a Pisces man says and why? Well, some Pisces are known to be liars, but I think it's because sometimes Pisces are dreamers and their stories sometimes become so fanatical and you think this couldn't be true, you know? But believe it or not, there are a lot of things that happen in Pisces' life that are like unbelievable and most people wouldn't believe. But hey, you know, if you feel in your gut you don't believe them, it's a trust issue anyway. So look, don't try it if you don't trust it. Coming back next week with a new Honeybee letter. But if you or anyone else have a letter and you would love for Honey to answer it, please don't hesitate. Write me, teamhoneybee@gmail.com. You have officially been buzzed.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.